My name's Zerkovich, and Creative Assembly have enlisted my help with this video to guide you to glory in Total War Warhammer 2. The first stage of any battle is deployment. You'll see your army inside a yellow zone, which indicates where you can place your troops. Opposite, you'll see a red zone, which is where the enemy will place theirs. Before you begin your deployment, you'll want to check out the terrain around you. Different terrain offers different advantages and disadvantages. For example, elevated high ground like hills can be a great place to station yourself. If you can force the enemy to come up and get you, they'll not only get tired from doing this, but also move pretty slowly. This will make it harder for them to flank you and give your artillery and missiles more time to fire upon them. The elevation can also help you fire over your own troops. Trees are another place that you could station yourself. They give you the ability to hide your army. Not all units can be hidden, but most can. Be warned though, large units will get slowed down and be less combat efficient in forests. The same is true for infantry in shallow water. Infantry will move slower and be less combat efficient when in water. Now, how should we deploy all of our troops? Well, any army will need a strong front line. Mine is going to be comprised of Saurus warriors here. They're going to be leading the charge for my army and will be the first to engage the enemy. I need to make sure no mobile units can get behind them though, so I'm going to put my spear units at either end. They should cause trouble for anything that tries to get behind my front line. I can then use my cavalry for the same purpose. Keep them out wide, they can engage units out there or potentially push on the enemy. My monstrous Kroxigors here are a great flanking option, so I'm going to put them behind the front line at the edge, ready to flank round. And my hulking Stegodon is primarily an artillery, so I'm going to keep him behind the front line in safety so he can fire on the enemy. I'm also going to keep my Lord back here and any skirmishers because this is the safest place for them. Be careful not to put your missile units too close to other units or their firing arc may be obstructed. Now I have one unit left who are outside the yellow zone. This is a unit that has Vanguard deployment, meaning they're allowed to deploy outside the yellow zone but up to the white zone. Great for some preemptive strikes or sneaky ambushes. I'm going to put these chameleon skinks in the trees to keep them ready for an ambush. If they should be discovered, there's a pool of water to slow enemies down to give them more time to fire upon them, or to get away. Some units like chameleon skinks have a trait which means they won't get slowed down in water like other infantry, meaning they have a particular advantage in this terrain. So prepare well for your battle, and be sure to check the terrain for any advantages or any advantages the enemy may have.